This one stock can change early buyers' lives. I'm not a financial advisor, but my research suggests buying as much as possible before November 22nd is a good idea. This is not financial advice, but this company, ticker symbol PATH, UiPath, just had $300 million of revenue, which is up year over year. They also are backed by tier one venture capitalists like Sequoia, Excel, Kleiner Perkins, Coatue. This company has integrations with NVIDIA and Snowflake, the large data analytics platform that's public and has $1 billion annual recurring revenue plus. Let's jump into a little breakdown on Path and why now is a good idea to consider this recent IPO.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
So there's a lot of similar tickers, but none of them really are as developed. And when I say developed, if we look at the 5-year chart for Path, okay, they're one of those 2021 IPOs. So of course, if you're going to IPO in April of 2021, your price is going to go down. Okay, so not really going to fault them for that. That's just, how a lot of these companies, if we look at Peloton, which is the shining star, same situation. There was a pop, but that was about the end of that crazy COVID stimulus market. Late 2020, early 2021 was wild. Okay, so that's the backdrop. And if we look at these other companies, Pega, pretty solid recovery, solid volume. And then this one, Nice, also in that sort of automation software category, looking like this. So not so hot. Okay, if we look at Path, there is kind of a turn up opportunity. Sure, you could say Nice is down a lot, but not really trying to catch a falling knife here. So let's take a look at Path in detail now that it's actually the last month. If you want to take a look at Pega, maybe that's interesting, but I personally am not super excited about a stock that trades 50 million a day. In my opinion, this is just makes more sense. The volume here is about 100 million minimum for the most part, and even more necessarily than, splitting hairs with the liquidity is just, we've seen very recently this made a big move and now it's sort of settling in at a favorable level over a left side peak. So it's setting up in a way that maybe you can see that here, but this chart, just to me, it looks kind of barcodey and gappy, and you can see that even more clearly when you look at a picture like this, intraday versus Path, which is more smooth. You can just see it's more tradable. So that's like way too much detail on almost a day trading type look at this company, but let's just keep it on the 1 day, so we're actually looking at what matters and not, missing the forest for the trees here. So here's the level right around 15, and you can kind of just leave it at that. That's the place to buy. If it breaks down from here, I really don't want anything to do with it going into earnings, which is a few weeks away. So there's a little gap, time to buy it for a move up and then sell some out before earnings. That's the idea. Now, as far as what this company is up to and the integrations they've got going on, well, here's a big one. NVIDIA, agentic automations for sensitive workflows. So this is a big deal. Like the biggest successful UI company, AI company, LLM company, it is a UI company, is Harvey AI right now. This is basically, exactly, GPT for lawyers. Harvey calls themselves professional class AI. And it's not really, are they better than ChatGPT? And the reason I'm talking about this company is, well, ChatGPT is worth $500 billion right now, right? So ChatGPT is getting into the realm of, hey, in 5 years, this is going to be the next Facebook, Meta. Facebook was the very beginning, the stage that ChatGPT might be at right now. But Harvey AI is like ChatGPT, but with sensitive data, right? It's for lawyers and private equity and M&A advisors and tax advisors. And if Path can get into that sort of sensitive data enterprise, just circle, then there's a lot of opportunity there with big recurring contracts. And then Snowflake already has inroads there. So if they're integrated with Snowflake's basically AI data, safe data capabilities, basically these big firms have data that they don't want to get sued into oblivion for sharing with some sketchy software partner, right? So if Path can prove out that they're as safe as Snowflake, then they'll be in the circle of winners in the enterprise software category. And it sounds like they're going to be able to do that. So this is not a lot of stock. I wouldn't worry about any sort of little sales like that. And all that we really have to make sure that happens is nothing crazy comes out about their company being rendered obsolete by ChatGPT, which again, I think ChatGPT is very clearly a consumer product, so that's just different. And I do think we don't have to make a long-term bet on AI agents and how quickly enterprises are going to adopt these sort of replacements for employees, essentially is what they are. And just more so look at, is this company going to hang around? Are the leaders in this space, NVIDIA, Snowflake, going to hang around? And as long as they are, then there's going to be companies that need to integrate with them and actually do some of the AI automation work, because NVIDIA's got the GPUs, Snowflake has the data, getting it all into one place, and now you have to actually do something with the data. So it took 10 years for us to get there, but we're finally getting there, and UiPath is hopefully going to reap some of that value. So that's the idea. If you like this idea, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. And if you want the best idea of the day, head over to stockscommunity.com. See you in the next one.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.